How to get into the computer industry as a designer. I don't want to upset you. I mean, you're bothering to listen to this. You actually want to hear the good stuff. But there's no easy way of saying this. Design has been corrupted, perverted, destroyed by large conglomerates, huge spiraling budgets, and having to have 300 plus people working on games. We can no longer just walk around going, it's a blue hedgehog. It's a blue hedgehog who collects rings on a sort of checkerboard landscape, only going left to right. It just doesn't happen anymore. Now it is 10,000 pages of dry, dusty documentation, written at the most simplest level with the fewest possible letters of the alphabet in it. That goes, and there will be a button, and it will be blue, and it will be in the middle of the screen. Pages of this stuff. That's because the code and mafia try to thwart us at every turn. It's because the art guys are busy making art. They don't even know what a good game is. They just know what a good colour is. They're not really interested in it. When they try and play our game, all they do is go, don't let the colour clash with that. The lens flare, too much bloom. They don't go, look at the mechanics. Look at the equations. In all seriousness, you want to be a designer, basic maths, because sometimes your job is nothing but putting numbers in spreadsheets. Basic documentation writing skills, because sometimes your job is just writing endless and dreary documents that go on forever. Good communication skills. You're the person who knows the game we're trying to make. If you can't tell it to other people, they can't make it. And coders are willful. They will actually go, I didn't realise that's what you meant. You didn't write that down. I coded what you said. So vision, passion, energy, learn those sort of things. Realise design goes from as low as your job is to put the numbers on a weapon, all the way up to blue hedgehogs who collect rings. Those sort of designers, by the way, just so you know, are otherwise known as CEOs. Owners, you know, the sort of people who have millions of dollars anyway and can damn well tell you the way to do it. They're the only people who get true vision. The rest of us are minions, puppets, slaves. Our job is to do our job. Realize that design's actual job is to try and not cost any money, to try and make things easy to deliver. If there are any sins designers do, it's that they don't know how to make things straightforward, they don't know how to make things simple, they don't know how to make things fun. That they create designs they can't explain, that they create designs no one can understand, and they create designs that are more interesting on paper than they are in the game. These are called willful designers, or monkeys. I'm not sure which. So if you have to learn any skills, it'd be things like banana peeling, flea picking, swinging on tires. These would all be very, very useful. In all upshot, if you want to be a designer, you need to pick more information from more areas. It's no good just endlessly playing computer games. It really isn't. You need to go and do other things. Read books, go to the theatre, go and look around. A good artist doesn't just play computer games. They're looking all around, looking at the sky, looking at architecture, they're looking at the world, they're looking at nature. They're being inspired from lots of things to allow them to be an artist. Even coders for mafia's sake, even the coders go off and study systems and diagrams and ways of working that are nothing to do with computer code. It's like that with design. Play board games, play card games, go out and watch good movies, read good literature, find inspiration almost from anywhere, put it in your head, and then try and not cost us any money. That's your core goal. Sometimes a designer's job is just to peddle out more of the same old with a smile. Get used to that and you've got a chance. Join at the bottom possible rung, do anything you can. To be a designer, all you have to do is be in the computer games industry and say, I'd like to be a designer. It's the best possible job. There's no way of proving it. We can prove an artist, we can look at his portfolio and go, you're full of crap, these are stick men. We can prove it with a coder, this doesn't compile, you're an idiot. You can't prove nothing with a designer. He just writes 10,000 pages and goes, it's genius. And no one else understands it. So if you want to get in the industry and then just work your socks off trying to be a designer, be humble, and whenever you meet anyone who is actually a really good named designer, realize they've never actually done any work. They're basically producers referring to other clips. So design, it's for everyone and even you can do it.
Yay.